Part of his energy felt like it was being absorbed by the weapon. It was a similar feeling to when he was out in the sun, only a lot weaker. Finally, the notification sound was heard. You have been affected by Spirit Spear. All stats have been reduced by 10%. What did you do to me? Quinn, your eyes, they're red. You need to control your anger and calm down, Vex advised. However, as Quinn thought about how hard he had worked to gather those stat points, and them going away just like that, his anger started to boil again. Spirit Spear has worn off. Stats have returned to normal. The spear that impaled his chest slowly dissipated into thin air, and the energy seemed to return to his body. At the same time, his mind was suddenly cleared along with his anger. Hey, did you really think I would hurt you in front of all these teachers and students? It looks like I've joined a team of crazy people, Sia complained. A support ability? Vorden said. Sia simply nodded as a response to Vorden's query. It allows the user to form spirit weapons in their mind. When this spirit hits its target, it can either act as a buff or debuff. When my ability hits, it is able to debuff the target for 5 seconds, and then the effect wears off. Because I'm only a level 3 though, the amount of time the spear lasts is only 3 seconds, and the distance I can throw the spear is quite short. The others didn't want to admit it, but having Sia on the team would be a great addition. Support-type abilities were greatly sought after. Anyway, it looks like this group won't amount to much, Sia uttered. So why don't we just meet up on the day of the portal outing? There's no point training together within the 2 days left prior to the expedition. I agree. Why don't we all do our own thing before the portal outing? It's been a tiring week, and I think some of us can do with some rest, Quinn said. Before the others could even say anything, Sia was already walking off. The assembly had ended, and students were told that, until the portal outing, they would have the next 2 days off. While everyone was busy doing their own business, Quinn had arrived at the VR gaming room. With the nanostick that had been given to him, he no longer needed to bug Logan. Accordingly, he headed to his room in order to use the private servers. Now, let's see what you got. Tutorial video for skill Phantom Hit has begun. The room was the best place to practice, and now that he had access to Logan's private server, it meant Quinn could also practice his shadow abilities freely. The first thing Quinn was going to do was have a look at the new tutorial video he had unlocked after learning the vampire martial arts. Phantom Punch tutorial. Hello there, the blonde man in a cheery voice said in the video. In my opinion, this is one of the most useful skills to have. But just a little warning, this skill seems to work better with beings with a high level of intelligence, namely humanoid creatures. When testing this against a beast, it has little to no effect. To perform this skill based on the system stats, you will need at least 15 points of agility and 10 points of charm. These are the minimum requirements. Now, as you increase your points into charm and agility, this skill will work even better.
Want to watch more episodes of my vampire system? Follow Pocketfm Fantasy Chronicles. You can watch the next episode here in the playlist.